What is up, guys? If you guys are watching this replay, yes, drop fire below. All right, guys. Tonight we have what is this? The afternoon, 11 o'clock. We're a few minutes late. Sorry, guys. um, but today, guys, we are going to be showing you guys the secrets of advertising your CBD brand. And so, if you guys are freaking pumped up, if you guys are excited, let's go. I'm so excited. Okay, so as you guys pop up on here on the replay or on the Facebook Live or on live, let us know because I'm going to be pumped. This is going to be exciting. Today's training, guys, if you guys didn't know, today's training, I'm about ready to show you guys the secrets of this, right? I'm about ready to show you how to actually advertise, one, without getting shut down, without getting there's a lot of things, right? And so I'm going to be really showing you guys how to do this, right? We're talking about the CBD niche. We're talking about an exclusive industry, something that a lot of people can't figure out how to advertise. They feel like they're too scared to jump into it because they just can't figure it out. And so if you guys are here on replay, what is up? All right, replay people, I haven't forgot about you. I love you guys. Make sure you guys drop fire when you guys are joining because this is going to be excited. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna work on sharing my screen, and we're gonna dive right in. And here's the cool thing is as you guys pop on, just say hello. All right, so I'm going to share my screen, and hopefully I'll be able to see you guys. Hopefully I'll be able to see your comments. Let's see, I got some people. I got Savannah. All right, got my wife on here, Lauren. All right, who else got? We got my bro, Chris. All right, and we got my wife. Yes. All right, cool. We got some people showing up. Welcome to class. All right, guys. Yes. All right. So here, I'm going to share my screen. All right. And so we have, boom. All right. Be Live Studio. I'm going to jump over into here. All right. So can you guys see my screen? Let's, can you guys see my screen? Right. Let me, just give me some thumbs up. Right. So I'm going to be on here. Hopefully you guys could see my screen. You guys don't really need to see my face, but I do want you guys to see the screen. So, all right, so give me a thumbs up. Give me some fire. All right, guys, I hope you are pumped up. The secret to advertising your CBD products. All right, so cool. So here is, all right, so let's see. All right, let me see if I am sharing my screen. Watch an app. Okay, so you guys sharing a window. You guys can't see my screen yet. Okay, good thing. Good thing I have people helping me do this because I could have did the whole webinar without you guys. Oh, sharing my screen. Oh, that makes sense. I found it. This isn't my first time using this, guys. Duh. All right, Marvin, Savannah, what is up, Drew? All right, guys, thank you so much for letting me know that you can't see my screen. Now let me know if you guys could see my screen. That red is atrocious. That's not the view I want. All right, we're doing this. All right, now I think we're on a roll. I think we're doing this. Can you guys see me now? Yes, let's give me some thumbs up. All right, day one on the job, guys. This is day one. I'm just showing up. You know what I mean? I'm just showing up. All right, guys. If you guys are just showing up with me, say hello. All right, so we got Hemp Marketing University today. We have a very special class for you. It looks like I could see my screen. It looks like we are good. All right, cool. Heck yeah. All right, so today I'm going to show you guys the secrets to advertising your CBD products. And like I said, this is going to be something that a lot of people are too scared to touch, which is why I love it. All right, let's dive in. All right, so before I dive too in, I want you guys to remove all distractions, right? Like if you need to blaze up, blaze up. All right, grab your business partners, grab your spouses, all right, and sit down. Make sure you guys are taking notes with this because, you know, sometimes like you get training in your life and it's like you don't know how that training is going to impact you. You don't know how that one bit of knowledge that you hear while you're on this training, how it's going to change your entire life, right? So just like shut down distractions, like chill out. I'm going to like, you guys see how fast I talk. I'm going to try respecting your time. I'm going to try being fast. I'm going to try doing like in and out in an hour. All right. And so just get real quiet, right? Remove all distractions, get your provisions, right? If you guys are watching this replay, you guys might even be able to pause. But if you guys are watching this live, like, let's do this. All right. So here we go. All right, so here is one of the things I realized. I went to Google and I realized I searched on there and it says how to advertise CBD on Facebook, oil, on Google, online, on Instagram in the UK. Like I realized there's so many people out there that are absolutely searching for this every single day, like how to get this product out, right? Like we realize that this product is absolutely amazing. We realize that we have a mission to get this product out, and we want to serve as many people as we possibly can with this product, right? So how do we get this out? How do we actually advertise, right? Like if we can't advertise on Facebook, if like we feel like we're restricted because it is a cannabis product, right? And so here's the other thing on top of that, right? On top of just like, all right, like we have a restricted product, right? Like on top of that, right? So just because we have a restricted product, here's the crazy thing is, here's some screenshots like not too long ago that Facebook literally like had a meltdown, right? And so literally like it wasn't even the business. There's just Facebook just started just going crazy, right? It literally like it wasn't able to post. People were, their ad accounts were still running, like it was just broken. And so literally like it affected a ton of businesses, right? And so I really want to talk about like, yes, we're going to talk about advertising, but I'm going to really talk about today something that's even more important than just Facebook advertising, right? I don't want you to ever have to rely on one single traffic source, right? And so when we talk about advertising, I'm going to really show you the secrets of behind the scenes of not just like having to rely on it. Like, oh no, what if Facebook kicks me off? What if somebody stops paying me? What if my city doesn't allow it, or my country doesn't allow me to ship? Like, this is what we're going to solve, right? And so this is what we're here for. All right, so who is this for? All right, some of you guys are watching this. Some of you guys are like, all right, like, let me know. Like, I don't know if I'm in the right spot. All right, so some of you guys are beginners. This is if you guys are interested in the CBD industry. You guys probably don't have a business yet, but you're looking for the proper way to get started. Like, you want to, like you believe in this like product, the plant, and now you're just looking for the proper way to get started, right? So if that's you, you're in the right spot, right? If that's you, drop some fire. Like I like knowing that people are just beginning. So if you guys are just beginning, let me know, because that's cool, right? Because I'm glad that I'm one of the first people that you're just beginning this industry with. All right, if you guys are advanced, right, that might be somebody that already has a CBD brand or a product or an MLM or affiliate products, and now you guys are actually looking for a proper way to scale your products, but also like add additional stream of income. Right now, we actually have to like how to make more money in this space, how to not just advertise, but actually how to make money in the CBD niche, right? So all right, so here we go. What is my goal for this entire training, right? If you guys are watching this, right, what is my goal for you, right? So my goal, out of everything, right, I've been through a lot in my life and my internet journey. My goal for everything on this is to give you control of your traffic. All right, when I say that, control of your traffic, I mean control of your customer list, like your email list, right? So here we go, right? So the only way, guys, the only way for you to make money at all, I'm talking about the only single way for you to make money long-term in the CBD niche is if you own the traffic, right? And so the only way to do that, the only way for you to actually own the traffic, right? The only way for you to actually own your customer list and your actual thing is for you to build an email list. An email list, right? And so I am very passionate about this. Like, this is something that the only way that you're going to make money long term, like I promise, like Facebook is MySpace. You guys remember MySpace? How many of you guys remember MySpace? Right. MySpace is here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I mean? Right. So the thing is guess what? Everyone signed up for Facebook with an email. Every single person is using an email today on the internet, right? Email is where it's at. And so the thing is you must build your own email list, right? And so right. And so if some of you guys don't know me, like, who is this guy, Jeff? Who is this guy that I'm actually talking to? Right. So if you guys didn't know, I am the lovely lady on the right. That's my wife. He's really cute. All right, so my name is Jeff Caldwell. I was a medic in the Army. Back basically as soon as I got out of high school, I joined the military. I pretty much had no money, so I just wanted to go off into training as long as possible. But I married my wife, and so we got together in high school, had kids very young. Then I got out of the military. I worked in the firearm industry for a while, which is also like a restricted industry. So I had to figure out ways to advertise that were never traditional. Right. And then recently, right, I have helped leverage and monetize audience sizes over 989,000 people in the cannabis CBD space. Right. And so I have definitely made a switch. I no longer work in the Army. I no longer do the firearms. I really went to cannabis. You know what I mean? And currently, I work 100% online, right? And so ultimately, I wanted to just hang out with that beautiful wife there. And even though I want to make more babies, she doesn't want to make more babies, but I like practicing. You know what I mean? All right. And so you must work currently 100% online, right? And so, or not you must, right? But I work currently 100% online. And I get to spend 24/7 with my beautiful wife, right? And I also have some awesome kids that I just love and adore and just want to spend time with, right? And so the thing is I need to have the ability to be able to do that from anywhere in the world. And I could do that with an email list. You know what I mean? And so I'm very passionate about what I have to be able to share. All right, but here's the thing. It wasn't always like this, right? Like it wasn't always like I was in the cannabis industry. Obviously, like it was, I was a medic. And here was one of the craziest things is when I got out of the military, I was a medic in the Army, and I was actually, it's kind of crazy. I actually got out of it, and I got back from Afghanistan, and I was actually like think about how loud I am now, right? Think about how like outspoken I am now. I was a very, very outspoken, angry atheist when I got back from Afghanistan. And just something over there just kind of really tweaked my mind and just really messed me up and just put me on a path for anger. And so I literally went from just this, I got back from Afghanistan, I was just really angry. And I remember I was in I got back about 2 years after about a year after I got back. I started drinking heavily, and I kind of just kind of started having one or two drinks and started playing video games and started, it was more of a casual thing. And then after a while, I ended up going from 185 pounds when my wife met me to 285 pounds. I gained 100 pounds, and it looked like a tiger attacked my belly. And so for me, it was, and it was kind of crazy. It was during that time, my wife actually refused to have sex with me, and she literally, it was kind of like one of the worst times in our marriage. And so literally, I ended up trying cannabis for the first time. I kind of thought like, what else do I got to lose? I was in Durango, Colorado. Cannabis was legal. And so I tried it for the very first time. And then it was kind of crazy because all of a sudden, after a few minutes after trying it, colors started to pop out. The color yellow was amazing. And then I started to laugh. I started to giggle. And then after a while, I started to use on a regular basis, and I started to read, and I started to study, and I started to actually apply myself. And I actually started to go into church, and since then I've been going to church ever since. And so for me, cannabis has brought me to Christ. It really has completely changed my life, And so I really had to make that switch. So when I made that switch, a lot of kind of things happened, right? It was kind of, right. I actually used to build websites for others. I used to help people online in firearm industry, different ones, not the firearm, well, in the firearm industry, but also other places. And here's the thing is sometimes it felt like I had more bosses than I ever did, right? So some of you guys might not have been a freelancer or anything like that. I was really just trying to figure out what I wanted to do in my life, And so there was a time that I ended up pretty much no longer, I'm not sure if I can mute this. Sorry about the extra pop-ups. But there was a time that I could no longer, I no longer wanted to have to go out and go get clients and go out and go get work. I really wanted to be in the cannabis industry. So there was a really rough time. I had no clients, no money, and no security ultimately at that point. And so I pretty much ran dry. And so I remember, here's a picture. This is one of the hardest days of my life. This was pretty much when this was me forcing a smile of me and my family at welfare. And we were there, and it was one of the hardest days. This was actually the day that my internet got shut off because I couldn't afford to pay the bill. And I was super stressed out. We actually had to move in with my father-in-law during this time. And so it actually took me 1 year to figure this out. Right. And so I really had to come to my own Jesus, like a come to Jesus moment. Right. I said, I need to own my own email list. Right. I need to stop messing around. I need to stop building websites for other people. I need to stop focusing on everything that I can't control, right? I can't control if these people don't pay me in time. I can't control if my MLM company doesn't make enough money that month. I can't control if some of these, like if a client doesn't pay in this time. I need to be able to have the ability to control my email list. I need to be able to send money and traffic and sales on demand. Like I need to do this. And so I really buckled down. Like I said, it took me 1 year, right? 1 year. And I remember I took out a $3,000 loan. I took out a $3,000 loan myself, right? And I moved myself out of my father-in-law's house. We took out a $3,000 loan, and I built my own website. I created a $7 product. I built my own website so I could start building my own email list. And 2 months later, right? 2 months later after, give me a second, guys. 2 months later after, I ended up doing $23,000 in sales. $23,000 in sales from building my own email list and creating my own products. And so here's the crazy thing is I was unhappy. Like, here's the thing is I was unhappy and I wanted to be in the industry. And so here's the thing is I built $23,000 in that website, and I was officially able to move out. Right. So that was like the end of 2018, 2019. And then I realized, I want to be in the cannabis industry. I want to be fully in this, right? I really want to help people just do what I just did, right? Not only did I just help my family, not only did I just make it where I can be the provider and I could be with my family, I could live with them, and I could have the ability to be at home. I want to be able to help other people. And so here's one of the crazy things. On 420, right? I ran out of weed. Right. And one of my friends invited to smoke, hang out and smoke with me on 420. And then he asked me, he's like, man, why should I join the cannabis industry? And I spent like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just hard selling him. Just telling him why he needed to be in the industry. And here's the craziest thing is instead of convincing him so much, I ended up convincing myself to go home and recreate what's called now Hemp Marketing University. And Hemp Marketing University was the university that I teach people how to do this, right? I did it, I succeeded in it, and now I turned around and I was like, I need to help people, right? And it's literally my step-by-step documentation of that entire process, right? So here's the crazy thing. We started with zero, right? Everybody has to start with zero, right? So in that amount of time, I have in my Facebook group now got 1,149 members that are actively learning from us. And then since then, we've brought on 71 members that have actively started paying us to train them and teach them how to build lists and how to grow this, and brought us on the students, them as students. So what does all this have to do with you, right? Like, what does my whole journey in this have to do with you, right? Is you must do this right? So here's the thing is I made $23,000 in sales, right? I made $23,000 in sales, but that money was there and it was gone, right? Like I paid rent, I bought things for my website, I bought traffic, like it was there and gone. But here's the real magic. Since then, I personally, since that day, since 420, I have added over 8,000 people to my email list. 8,000 people that I personally own, that now not only did it pay me, not only did I make money on the front, that I can now sell them any product that I want in the future at any time I want. 8,000, right? Can you guys imagine what it looks like to all of a sudden type up one single message on an email list and send it out to 8,000 people? That's what we're going to talk about. All right, so here we go. I hope you guys are taking notes. I'm going to stretch and maybe drink coffee. Are you guys getting some value already? Hopefully, if you guys hopefully you guys are joining and enjoying this. Let me get some coffee. Take a little breather. If you guys are catching us now on this live, what is up, man? All right, here we go. All right, so the 3 secrets to advertising in the CBD niche, right? We're going to go back to the basics. We're going to go really back down. Secret number 1 is you must create an irresistible offer, right? I had to. The way I got started in the industry and the way I got started in the business is I had to create an irresistible offer. And we're going to dive into that. Secret number 2 is how to roll your face on the keyboard and make money. And number 3 is how to get other people to send you traffic. Right? So that's other people to send you sales so you don't have to do it. All right, so here, number 1. All right, secret number 1 is how to create an irresistible offer. All right, so here we go. So I remember when I initially started, and I remember I was in the garage and I was like, man, how do I leverage? How do I start from zero? How do I do, like, I have nothing to give of value. I have nothing. I have no products. I have no services. I'm just starting. Like, how do I start from zero and go all the way up to and actually start making sales, right? How do I actually start building my email list, right? And I remember one of the very first things I did to start my email list is I created a little website, right? A very simple website, very simple, right? You guys can see this is a website. It was called freegiftsforstoners.com. I don't think the website's up anymore. Actually, I'm sure it's not. And so this was my very first website. I do this one in a whole bunch of different other strategies now, and now, so this was my very first website. And so here's one of the coolest things is I wanted to have something where I was the coolest kid in town, right? I wanted to stand out and be different than everybody else, right? I don't want to just be like everybody else and do like, hey, like buy my product, right? And so here's what I wanted. I want to be like the cool kid in town, and I want to give away my product, and I want to give away weed. I want to give away CBD, right? I believe in this stuff. And so what I did is I created a free website that allowed me to give away product. And I literally hosted a giveaway. And it was super simple. Like, hey, if you want to win the giveaway, put your name and email. And then they hit enter. So you guys can see I was instantly building my list. And here's the crazy thing. Since that first giveaway, I partnered, right? I'm going to teach you guys how to partner with people later, right? I didn't have any list. I literally partnered with another company and they gave away the products, right? And so somebody else gave away the products, or you could use your own products or partner with people. But nonetheless, I partnered with somebody. And since that, I built a list that produced over $23,000, right? That was the list that helped me get started, transitioned to working 100% online, working towards now building 1 million people in the CBD cannabis list. That is my goal. And since then, I moved out of my father-in-law's house successfully, right? So that is the big deal. Right. And so I moved out, right? Like I moved out, right? And so that was the funnest thing. And so here's the thing is this thing went crazy. We ended up giving $200 worth of edibles away and ended up building a super awesome list, right? So here's the crazy thing is after that, after they signed up for this giveaway, right? After they put their name and phone or email, we sent them to buy products, right? Like, what? Hey, sign up for a giveaway, but also get an early bird coupon, right? And so here's the crazy thing is that simple flow, right? A lot of people do have what's called hope marketing, right? So they have a website and they send people there and they're like, oh, I hope they buy that thing, right? But for us is we completely avoided that, right? Like here's what we did, right? We created something that our perfect customer, right? Our dream customer, the perfect person that would consume our product on a regular basis, that would use this every single day, right? We created an actual offer that they would say, heck yes, like I want that. And then guess what? They would give us their name and email for it. Right? Because guess what? If they express that they're interested in it, then they obviously want to buy our stuff. And then one of the craziest things is we started selling stuff to them, right? And so that was the absolute main difference, right? Some of the pop-ups. We got a lot of people talking today. All right, so here we go. All right, and here's what you guys know what's really crazy. That little website took me 5 minutes to set up. 5 minutes, right? Like you guys see that little website? You see how simple that is? It took me 5 minutes. 5 minutes to set up, right? And here's what's cool is one of our students, we have, her name is Elaine. I wish I had a picture up here. Maybe I'll have one soon. All right, her name is Elaine. She is what it's called 75. 75 going on 20. And Elaine was one of our very, very first students a while back. And she literally got this whole entire website set up, and she was up and running with her own little CBD giveaway. She was actually like promoting her own product and building her own list. And the thing is Elaine, like I said, she was 75 doing this and building up her own email list. Another one of our students is named Kyle. He says, hey, yeah, that's awesome. I need to find more people like you. I already have people asking me how I'm doing this, right? People were asking how he was getting so much results. And he says, LOL, this is the first time of my lead since April 1st. Like this guy wasn't even, Kyle wasn't even getting leads for almost a couple months that he was in his CBD business, literally until he came along with me and he started actually getting people into his business, getting people that are interested, getting people that want to buy his products. All right, and so here's the thing: is now you're like, okay, well, all right, well, Jeff, like I'm building an email list. Like, these cannabis users are on my list. Well, what do I do now with the email list, right? And so secret number two, right? Secret number two is how to roll your face on the keyboard and make money, right? And so this is a very bold claim, right? So here's the crazy thing is I remember when I was in I used to work with the firearm business, right? The firearm company. It was actually an ammunition company. And one of the first things they taught us every single Friday, they would type up like an email, like do, right? And it would literally, they would just say, hey, like, here's a discount, buy our stuff, right? Or here's an offer, here's a link and buy our stuff. And every single Friday, we would type that up and we would send it out. And I remember there was times that literally I wasn't motivated, or I didn't feel like it. And all I did was copy and paste an email that I did before. And I literally would, some days I would roll my face on the keyboard with a link to go buy our stuff. And they would click buy our stuff. And as soon as we would send it, at the time, we only had about 2,000 people on our email list when we were actually in the cannabis industry. I mean, not the cannabis, the firearm industry. We had 2,000 people. And every single time we sent out an email to those 2,000 people, we would instantly get about $5,000 to $10,000 in sales. Every single time we sent out a message to those 2,000 people. Every Friday, like clockwork, we would send out a message every single Friday, right? So here's the thing is, I started realizing there was days that I was like, wow, every Friday we make money. What if we do this Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday? And I started doing it every single day, and we started having the best months we've ever had in like the company history, right? And so here's the thing is it was all like, there was days I literally, like I said, is copy pasted old emails, things that I've used before, because it's just like people just wanted a link to buy. They just wanted a link to buy. When you talk to 2,000 people all at once, somebody on the list wants to buy. You know what I mean? So let me ask you guys, could you imagine having more? Like imagine if you had 10,000 people on your email list, what would happen? Like any product you want to sell in the world. It doesn't matter if CBD, if you have a brand new product, if you're releasing any one, it doesn't matter if it's a new lotion, potion, ocean, like whatever it is, you have the instant ability to send an email and promote your product. That'd be pretty dope. Like, hey, here's our new lotion. Buy our stuff. Here's a link. Is that right? Right? What happens when you have 1 million, right? Like that's my goal. Right? That's my goal is 1 million. Like that's what's up. I want 1 million people all at once. All right. So Now, let me ask you, here's this really important question. How much more time does it take to send out an email to 1 million people as it does to 10,000 people? I'll give you a second to figure that one out with math. Maybe even drop the comment below. Tell me what you guys think. How much more time, right? How much more time does it take to send out 1 million emails compared to 10,000 emails all at once? Right? Like, right? Like, look, right? It's one email that goes out to 10,000 people compared to one email that goes out to 10 million. It takes absolutely zero amount more time. Absolute zero. No more time for you to talk to 10,000 people than it does for you to talk to 1 million people. Are you starting to see the power of the email list? Right, number three. All right, secret number three, you're like, okay, well, Jeff, that sounds great. But what if I don't have an email list and I don't have anyone even to start? What if I'm starting at zero? Right? Because remember, I started at zero too, right? Like I literally had to start over so many times. Right? So what if I haven't been doing it properly? Or what if how to get other people to send you traffic? Right? How to get other people to send you traffic? Right? So here's one of the craziest things is I'm gonna say this, right? So I remember there was a time I was sitting in church and I was literally sitting in church and I remember I was feeling stressed out because I felt like everything in my business really depended on me, right? Like it really depended on me. And I remember feeling like, all right, man, like what if like I don't get enough people to my website? What if like I'm just trying to build my email list. I'm trying to build my email list. What if I don't get enough people? Like how do I get people to my website? And then I started really thinking like what if like in church, right? I started thinking like, all right, so hold on, Lev, if I am trying to build an email list and I realize that if I have 1 million people on my email list, right, 1 million people on my email list, and I could send instant traffic to any offer I want, is there anybody out there that is like a couple steps before me? Like, is there anybody out there that has a bigger email list than me? Right. And as soon as I said that, the pastor's up on stage and he's literally preaching and he's saying, here's one of the craziest things. He goes, he's up there talking and he's out there and he's like, you know what? Like he goes, help is on the way. Help is on the way. And the thing is the whole world at the time felt like it was on my shoulders. Like the whole world felt like all of it was my responsibility. And so when I started realizing that there was other people that had 1 million people potentially on their email list, all I had to do is say, hey, like, hey, right? So here's the crazy thing, right? How to get other people to send you traffic, right? Here's one of the craziest things is from that very moment, I had the ability to get people on my email list, right? I had a giveaway. I had a product. I had a way to make sales. I had a system where as soon as somebody came to my website, they would sign up for my email list. And then afterwards, they would go buy my products, right? However, I just needed other people to send me traffic. And so guess what? I realized if I was trying to get an email list, somebody out there had an email list. Right? And so here's what I did. I realized there were other people out there that were just a few steps, maybe not even a few, maybe 10 steps ahead of me that had the ability to send one single email out. One single email out. You guys see this. Look, you guys see how fast this is. This is coming in every like 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes that we have a new lead and a new sale. Every 2 minutes. And here's one of the craziest things. This thing, literally like, right, like they were able to send one single email out and be able to get, I don't know, a couple thousand people to my website in a few seconds. A couple thousand because they have an email list. So here's the thing is I just had to have the ability to build the email list and then they could send traffic to my website. And here's the thing. Remember what I talked about? Let's go back this, right? Remember when I talked about this website, right? And I made $23,000 in sales from a $7 product, right? We're talking a $7 product is what I had with this. $7, right? I realized if I could buy traffic from somebody else's website, if I could get traffic from somebody else's email list and to my website, and I could have my website turn that traffic into sales, I could keep making money. Right. And so that's exactly what I did. I essentially I bought traffic from other people and I had it go to my website that in turn turned that traffic into sales. Right. Because yes, you got to build your email list, but guess what? Today I now have 8,000 people that I could reach out to in a second and send it to any single offer that I ever want to promote, right? That's what I'm really getting at here, right? To be able to build your email list to send instant traffic to any offer. And now guess what? That just multiplied every single possible advertising source you're ever going to have in the future. Does that make sense? This all making sense? All right, guys. Woo! All right, let me guys ask you guys a question. How many of you guys are excited for what we literally just talked about? Like, how many, like, does that make you guys excited that you guys could reach out to 1 million people in a few seconds and then get your offer in front of them and sell any single product that you like, including your CBD products? Like, does that pump you up? Like, does that get you excited? All right, give me some fire below if that gets you really pumped up. Like, I don't know. I think this might be the most exciting thing for me. I know that you guys see that I'm like one of those crazy guys that have a lot of like energy, right? And so however, like I generally think that I have the ability to send instant traffic, instant people, instant buyers and visitors to any single website and any product. I get pumped up about that. I don't know about you. I think that's a superpower that like we have in the 21st century on the internet, right? All right, but let me ask you one more important. How many of you guys are possibly feeling overwhelmed? All right, like, look, I'm like, right? So here's the thing is I know a lot of you guys might be feeling overwhelmed. And so I don't want you to feel overwhelmed because we're here for you. So let me ask you guys. Some of you guys are on this call. Some of you guys are on live. Some of you guys are watching this replay. But let me ask you, is it okay with you if I spend 10 minutes, right? You guys been on with me about 45 minutes. I don't know how long you guys been on with me. Yeah, about 45 minutes. So you guys been on here about 45 minutes. Is it okay if I spend 10 minutes with you guys going over a very special offer I created with you guys to implement, helping you, right? Like you're the one that's watching this, right? You're the one that needs it. I'm already building my email list. I'm already doing this, right? We already have 71 active students that are doing this, right? So is it okay if I spend 10 minutes with you going over a special offer that I created with you to help you implement and build your email list? Is it cool? Let me know. Give me some fire. I'm not gonna go on if you guys don't want me to, right? I don't want to give you guys an offer if you guys don't want to take it. Like I know there's a lot of people out there that maybe just want the free training, and I hope you guys got some massive value. But give me some fire. Let me know. Is it okay if I give you guys like 10 minutes special offer? Let me know. If not, I'll hop off now. But I want to make this a win-win for you guys. So all right, cool. We got some people that are dropping some fire. That's what's up. Okay. All right. So it's okay if with you, I spend 10 minutes going over with you guys an offer. Now, here's the thing is I want to be able to show you guys the best and fastest way for success. And so here's what I've created. All right, so what you guys are going to get is I've actually built out, I kind of talked about it earlier, is what's called Hemp Marketing University, right? And this is the very first marketing university in the world that's going to teach you how to sell cannabis, right? Sell CBD, like actually sell, like this is something, guys, like this is still federally legal in some places, you know what I mean? Like, and so we are the only place on the internet in the world that are ever going to teach you how to do this properly, so you can dominate the internet, right? Can dominate, build a list, and you guys are the kingpins of the space in the world, right? And so, like I said, we are the only industry out there, or university out there, right? So here we go. So what you guys are going to get inside Hemp Marketing University, right? So I have taken a picture of kind of what you guys can get in there, so you guys can see that the inside. You guys are going to be getting a lot of really amazing stuff inside here, inside Hemp Marketing University. What you guys are going to get, the first module is going to be teaching you guys how to build your list. Then it's going to teach you how to actually talk to your list. Then it's actually third is going to be creating an offer, so you actually can start monetizing that list. And then next, we're going to be teaching the science of paid and free traffic. And then week 5, we're going to teach you how to get other people to send you traffic. And then week 6, we're going to teach you how to prepare for when Facebook allows advertising, Google allows advertising, all these guys start allowing advertising. We're going to start giving you stuff to prepare for that, because they will. I promise you they will allow that very soon. It's just sometimes it's a little tricky right now. But we can still prepare for it, and there's many ways we can start building an audience and getting ready for that. All right, and so who has already gone through this course? We have literally had, this is an old stat, 586 members in the group. We now have 1,186 members that are going through that in the group, that are going through our free training courses. We have 46 HMU students in our first month. That was our first month alone. We now have 71 students that we actively coach and teach, and 27 affiliates all promoting their own products and giveaways and services. These are actually ones that own their own businesses. All right, so what if I don't have any products, Jeff? You're like, what if I don't have any things? Like, I want to join, but I have no CBD products or anything like that. If that's you, whatever reason, no worries. I'm going to teach you how to leverage other people's products, and we're going to be able to present you a couple opportunities to be able to white label CBD or any, if you need actually products inside. One of the things I didn't add on this slide is I'm actually going to give you guys the sourcing, right? So products to actually get sourcing inside your guys' things. So if you guys need any additional products at CBD, you guys are going to have sourcing, white labeling, shipping, drop shippers, MLM groups, anything that you guys need in there to support you guys actually getting success with your CBD company inside there, right? And so that we already have a massive success, right? So you guys are going to get Hemp Marketing University. Hemp Marketing University normally, right? Normally I'm talking right now, you guys could go online, you guys could check. Normally just Hemp Marketing University alone, right? Just Hemp Marketing University alone is $2,000, $1,997. And so just this product alone, if you guys were just to go and log in, if I was just to walk away and say, hey, you guys just get Hemp Marketing University, that right there would be everything that you guys need to succeed in there, right? So that's a $2,000 program, and you guys can log in there and get all access to whatever you guys need to be able to succeed and market your guys' CBD products, right? You guys are going to get all those in there. All of how to build your list, how to talk to your list, and actually how to where to advertise, right? And so I just built these slides right before I joined, so some of these little values are going to be off, so I do apologize, right? And so so here's the thing: is you guys are going to also, as a pure bonus, you guys are going to get the giveaway funnel templates. This is where these are literally done for you websites, done for you templates that are going to get you started building your email list, that are already set up to actually build your email list with a call to action to go buy something. And so we have some done for you ones that are done for MLMs, CBDs, CBD companies, private label brands, and we also have some affiliate product ones. And so all you have to do is switch it out. Like I said, it takes 5 minutes. These are already websites that are done. And so all you have to literally do is plug in your information, switch out a few links, and you are ready. And so here's the crazy thing is, and there's some videos start to finish to help you set up. So you'll be able to switch out your logos in a few minutes, point a custom domain, and launch an already proven website. Remember, these were my very first websites, right? So this was my very first thing that actually built my list. So you're getting exactly what I started with. All right, so you're going to get this. Here's the the crazy thing is this actually cost other companies about $3,000 to $5,000 just to set up. Right, this is just to set up for them. There was a time when I was building websites for other people, and this was the website I would sell them. Is I would actually sell them a giveaway site. They would set this whole website up themselves. It's a $5K deal, $3,000 to $5K deal, and I would help them set it up. Right, so literally the same website that you guys are getting included in this. People have already paid $5K for, right? So you guys are going to get Hemp Marketing University access, and you're also going to get the CBD giveaway funnel templates. Just this alone, right? Just this alone right here is about $7,000. That little number is off. All right, and the very next one is once you guys have right? So you guys are going to have Hemp Marketing University. You're going to know what to do. You're going to have a website, and now you're going to start building an email list, right? So here's one of the coolest thing is it's not that I've started writing emails every single day. One of my favorite things in the world is actually scheduling emails that follow up for me, right? And these are the emails that will actually every single day that, or every single time somebody subscribes to your email list, it's going to follow up for you, and it's going to like build a relationship with them. It's going to walk them through the process of buying, getting to know you and buying your products. And so this is what I call the 8-day email sequence that will light your bank account on fire. It doesn't, I didn't write that on the screen, but this little thing I love this 8-day email sequence. And so all you have to do is plug this into your website, and literally anytime someone subscribes to your email list, you're going to send 8 emails out to them that follow up with them to bring back and sell your products, right? So now it's actually monetizing your email list on autopilot, right? This is all doing it, all done for you, fully automated. Right. And so you're going to be able to copy paste those emails. I have some cold outreach scripts also that are going to be in there. And then also how to reach out to affiliate partners, which we're going to go into in a little bit. Right. So what you're going to get Hemp Marketing University access. You're going to get the CBD giveaway funnel templates. You're going to get the 8-day email sequences and the scripts. And now here's the cool thing. All right, this is one of the very recent additions. I have recently been testing, right? One of the things is I don't want you to have to like, yes, there's people out there on the internet that have email lists, but I really went out there and started testing who has the absolute best cannabis and CBD traffic, right? And so I went and created a top 10 list of all the actual CBD vendors that are able to send you instant traffic, that have targeted customer lists, that literally have an email list and websites that you're able to advertise on, 100% legal. And these are my top 10 lists. And I'm just going to give them to you. So all you have to do is reach out to them and let them know that you want to advertise, or send an email to their list, and they're literally going to like, it's already targeted traffic. And so I'm going to give you our top 10 list included in this. And so here's what you're able to do is you're going to be able to leverage other people's email lists, right? Other people have been building email lists. They have over, like I said, like some people aren't just starting today or starting this week or starting last year. They've been doing this for 12 years, 20 years, 30 years. They have millions of people on their email list, and they're really good. And so you're really going to leverage other people's email lists. It's going to save you time trying to find these vendors, trying to find where to buy traffic. And you're also going to save money on buying bad traffic, right? So you're going to save a lot of money. Just that alone, like just the amount of money you're going to save on having to buy traffic that's going to cost you money and you're not going to get results, that's going to be at least $2,000, right? And so what you guys are going to get is Hemp Marketing University. You guys are going to get the CBD giveaway funnel. You guys are going to get the 8-day email sequences, and you're going to get the top 10 traffic sources. And, here's the crazy thing is, I know this math is off, and I probably should have edited the slides before I went through this, because I think these are some old slides that I was using. But literally, just this alone, right? Like, if all this did that I actually presented, right, today was give you the ability to build your email list, right? Just the ability to start building an email list that you actually own, right? Nobody in the world could ever take away your email list, right? Nobody else owns that. They're your customers and you own this. If all this did was give you the ability to start building that on a regular basis where you're adding people every single day, would it be worth it? In the cannabis industry, right? We're talking about cannabis buyers. Like, what is up? CBD buyers. All right, look, so now here's another question. If all this did was give you the full website, right? You don't have to build a website. You don't have to hire a designer. You literally have like a $3,000 to $5,000 website that is able to start generating you and building you an email list. Would it be worth it, right? Would it be like, we're 10K, right? Now let me ask you, if I actually showed you exactly how other people can send you traffic to your offer, right? So you don't have to figure out how to get traffic. You just have to put your products in front of their email list, right? And then they just have to send traffic to your list, right? And to your email list, to your products, right? Would that be worth it, right? So let me ask you, what is having a list of buyers worth to you guys, right? Imagine if you had 1,000 people on your email list, 5K, 10K, like how many dollars can you make with 1,000 people? Right. So here's one of the crazy things. One of my very first people that I ever implemented this with, he actually had a website that he was making $18,000 a month. $18,000 a month, right? And so he ended up going from 18,000 to the very next month to 24,000. And then the very next month, he ended up making $42,000. Here's the thing. You guys see this? Look, $42,000, and he added over 2,000 people to his email list. 2,000 people to his email list. He made over $42,000, and he has those customers still. Just one person that implemented this. So guys, let me just say this. Like, you guys, like, I'm not joking. If this was $15,000, literally, if this whole deal right now, every single thing that I gave you was 15K, guys, you guys would be freaking, that would be such a score deal. Like 15K. Everything I just gave you, every single thing. But look, like, here's the cool thing is most of this stuff, like, I want to be able to help as many people as I possibly can, right? I want to be able to help as many people as I possibly can with this product and be able to help because I believe in this plant. I believe in this plant so much. And so here's the thing. I want to be able to help you guys, right? So I'm going to hook you up, right? So here's what you guys are going to get. For Hemp Marketing University, you guys are going to get Hemp Marketing University. Normally this sells for $2,000. I know it says $9,000. I should have edited it. All right, so you guys are going to get Hemp Marketing University access. That's an instant access, which literally is going to be today. You guys are going to get access to the CBD giveaway funnels, which is, that is the original thing I got started with, which is 5K. Other people have literally bought that. 8-day email sequence with all the follow-ups. So they're going to follow up. You guys are going to get the top 10 CBD traffic sources. These are all the people to send you traffic. Like I said, this should be at least minimum 15K. However, it's not just for today, literally for less than $2,000, guys. For less than $2,000, you guys are going to get started in the Hemp Marketing University today. For less than $2,000. That's pretty fire, what? That's pretty sweet, right? Yes. All right, so here we go. All right, so if you guys are ready to join, you guys can go to HTTPS. Make sure you guys type this in directly, right? Like, if not, it will send you guys to a little login, and then you'll go to the next page, which you guys can get there anyways. But nonetheless, go to this directly, https://www.hempmarketinguniversity.com/join -HMU. And I know that's a mouthful, so make sure you guys type it in, screenshot this page if you need to, but type that directly in. Or if you guys are watching this replay, you guys can just click the button below, how convenient, or drop fire below and I'll follow up with you guys on Facebook. And so get started now for less than $2,000, guys. Go to Hemp Marketing University www.hempmarketinguniversity.com/join-HMU. All right, and here's the cool thing. You guys have, now I have two choices, right? The first option, or you have two choices. The first option, you could absolutely do nothing, right? Like, here's the thing is, I didn't build Hemp Marketing University so I can like sell CBD, right? I built Hemp Marketing University so I could show you how I'm selling CBD, and you can actually start doing it yourself. So you can start building your email list, so you can start making money from this industry, right? So I built that for a reason. So here's the thing is, it doesn't benefit either one of us if you just watch this and you do absolutely nothing, right? You're just going to watch it, training, awesome, cool, and then you're going to go away and do stuff, right? And ultimately you didn't learn it, you didn't take away nothing, right? Or two, you could pony up this, literally, guys, less than $2,000 compared, and you guys are going to start building your email list. You're going to actually start building an email list in the cannabis industry, building your customer list, having the ability to reach out and talk to them anytime you actually want, right? And so here's the cool thing. Here's the Hemp Marketing, the HMU guarantee. All right, you guys sign up today, and for any reason you guys don't like it, I don't care if it's 29 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes from now, just let me know, and we'll give you 100% money back guarantee, right? So we stand 1,000% behind our product, right? If it doesn't work for you, we guarantee your money back, right? And so that's how much, like, we know, because guess what? Like, this is what I like to say. If you can't make money selling CBD, I'll give you some of the money that I'm making from selling CBD. Right? Like, I'm making enough that I'll give you more, but I'll give you my money if you can't figure it out, right? But I know it works, so I got you, right? So here's what you guys get on top of this, right? So let me go back. So let me go back to this. I'm gonna go back to this page, right? So on top of Hemp Marketing University, on top of the CBD giveaway, on top of the 8-day email sequence, and on top of the traffic sources, I have one more thing that I want to hook you guys up with, right? Here's what I'm gonna do. This is an absolute new thing that I'm gonna do. I want about 10 people into this, right? No, probably no more. I want to keep it really small, really kind of really really intimate, right? And so here's what we're gonna do is, I know this says Las Vegas on it. You guys don't have to look at it. We're actually not going to go to Las Vegas right now. But what we're going to do is this is going to be 6 weeks of live group coaching. You don't have to be in Las Vegas. This is going to be from anywhere in the world. We are going to be working on a mastermind here coming up soon, and I'll tell you guys about that a little bit later as you guys join. But really right now is this comes with the 6 week of live group coaching on top of this, right? So a lot of times it's like, yes, I got all the things that I need. I have the training. I could get set up, but I have sometimes it's just basic, simple questions, or I need a connection. And so we actually have group coaching where you're on live one-on-one with our Hemp Marketing University instructors every single week, and we're actually talking to you. We're guiding you. You're asking us questions. We're looking at your website. We're actually figuring out what's your next step for you through the entire process, right? And if you were to actually purchase this separately just from our coaching for 6 weeks, it is $3,000. And so here's the thing is, what you guys are going to get, you guys are going to get Hemp Marketing University access for, which is, like I said, is normally $1,997, just $2K alone. You guys are going to get the CBD giveaway website, which is, I literally set that up for $5K for people right now. You guys are going to get the 8-day email sequence and scripts. You guys are going to get the top 10 CBD traffic sources, and plus, you guys are going to get the 6 weeks of live group coaching, right? This is small group, one-on-one, like 10-on-1 group coaching that you're going to have an intimate experience with us, asking any questions you need. And then, like I said, that's normally through $3,000. Guys, if this was for $20K, this would be a freaking steal. This would be a solid deal. You guys would be able to like really rock your business with this if it was just $20K. However, if for the ones that are getting started now, under $2,000, right? Literally like under $2,000, right? Not $20,000. You guys are going to be able to start an internet business, fully online, fully have something that nobody in the world could ever take away from you for less than $2,000. And so if you guys are ready to get started, drop fire below or click the link below or go to this website right here, type it in directly, make sure you guys use it. It's https://www.hempmarketinguniversity.com/joinhmu. Yes. All right, here we go. All right, so here's what we're going to do is, all right, the real question is this worth your time to invest into yourself, right? Like literally imagine if you actually had my email list, if you actually had everything I had right now, and you just had to type up an email to 8,000 people and send it out an offer, would you feel like you could be successful, right? Like imagine if you just did that once, right? Just did that once, invested in your time to learn a skill that will forever pay itself off, right? Imagine if you just invest in yourself. Right? Like if you just think about it this, imagine if you don't, right? What's going to happen, right? What happens if you keep kicking down the can down the road? Like, oh man, one day I'm going to do this. One day I'm going to learn. One day I'm going to do it. One day one day you're probably going to die. And you're going to freaking wish that you would actually took action. Right. And here's the thing is that we want to make it where we have, like, guess what? We're in the cannabis industry. We're in one of the happiest, the funnest industry in the entire world. Right. We have customers that it's like, right. We make people happy. You know what I mean? Right. And so now we have an obligation to get this out to the world. Right. And so that's what I'm trying to help you here. Right. So what happens when you invest in yourself and learn a skill that you're never going to learn, you're never going to forget for the rest of your life. Right. So here's what you can do, guys. Go to https://www.hempmarketinguniversity.com/join-HMU. All right. And so if you guys didn't sign up immediately, one, you don't believe you could do it. And here's the crazy thing. I showed you guys literally a 75-year-old student of ours that ended up launching this in a few minutes and kicking butt and start building their Limo list and start making sales. And so here's the cool thing is Hemp Marketing University isn't just about you, right? Hemp Marketing University is about the people that you're surrounding yourself with. I believe you're the sum of the 5 closest people you hang out with, right? And guess what? Imagine if you can start hanging out with other people that are actively doing this, right? It's a total difference when you're in your house, you're hanging out with your wife and you're hanging out with your kids, you're hanging out with your family, or you're hanging out with your friends, and they're talking about the same freaking stuff every single day. But imagine when you're actually surrounding yourself with people that are going to be talking about this every day, that they wake up, they do this, they eat breakfast. That's all they do is think about this. Right now, imagine your success of you turning into a successful marketer then. compared to when you're doing it by yourself, right? So here's the thing is, it's not that you have to believe in yourself. I believe in you so much that I know that you're going to be a phenomenal student and you're going to raise up other students just like you that are they're going to be phenomenal also, right? So I believe you can do it, right? Reason number 2 is you have no money, right? Which is I totally feel it, right? I've had no money in the past, right? Here's one of the craziest things is when I built my very first $7 website, I took out a $3,000 loan, $3,000 loan, and I paid myself. I paid myself. I invested in myself. I believed in myself. And guess what? It paid off tenfold. Oh man, it paid off, right? Because here's something different, right? Here's something so incredibly powerful, right? When somebody pays you and they pay you, right? That's cool. That's belief, and that's awesome. Someone's paying you for work. But when you pay somebody else and you're paying to invest in your knowledge, invest in yourself, invest in your brain, right? Like there's a huge difference, right? Think about what college would cost. College right now would cost anywhere between, I don't know, a marketing degree, $20,000 to $30,000, right? And most of those guys aren't actively doing it. They haven't been in the industry for a long time, right? So here's the thing: is for less than $2,000, which is 10 times less than college would cost, even for the basic degree, you're going to get started, right? We're cutting to the chase, and we're actually building a tangible asset. Right? What happens when you have a million person email list in your CBD business and you were to go to sell your business? Do you think that's an asset to sell? Do you think that the fact that your business comes with a million people, someone's going to want to buy it? It's more value to investors, right? So investing 2K is almost nothing, right? All right, what's the return, right? Number 3, time, right? Here's the thing is, if you didn't sign up immediately, you might say, man, I don't have the time to do it. Right? Here's the thing is, I like to jump to the chase because I know in today's world, people want results as fast as possible. So my job is anything that I could do to cut down the amount of time that you need to set up the websites, to build your email list, to like find the actual vendors, to anything that I found that you would need to spend time doing, I try to cut it out as much as possible. Right? And I reduced as much time as you possibly can. So now all you have to do is spend a little bit amount of time watching the training videos and taking the action to get it set up, because it's already done for you. It's already done for you. Time is cut in half. Now it's the time just to take action. Right now, it's just actually the time to do something. Right? It's like we can only train you so much, and then it's like, okay, well, are you ready to do it? Now we actually have to do this, right? And so now it's time to actually start taking action, right? So here's the thing. All right, here's some. I'm gonna go to this last slide, and then I'm coming to the frequent asked questions, right? So if you guys haven't got started, less than $2,000, you guys can get started today. You guys can go to https:// www.hempmarketinguniversity.com/join-HMU. All right, and here's the cool thing. All right, so here's some frequently asked questions. How to reach, these are like questions that I have people asking me. So if you guys are actually watching the live, or I'm on Facebook right now, so if you guys are on Facebook, what I could do is I can actually see you guys commenting. So if you guys have any questions for me as you guys are here, let me know. But I'm also going to go over some of the questions that other people have asked me, right? And so here is the cool thing, right? Here's the cool thing. Somebody asked how to reach the most people without paid advertising, right? I often feel like the same people like or comment on my post. That's a phenomenal question. Here's the cool thing is, inside HMU, Hemp Marketing University, I teach you guys how to get free traffic and paid traffic, right? So there's two like areas. And so here's the crazy thing is, free traffic, I want you to think about this, right? Free traffic is the traffic that you're actually going to go spend your time doing, right? That's the actual thing that you're actually going to spend your time doing. You're actually going to go get that traffic. Paid traffic is what you're paying, and you're just spending money to have somebody else send you traffic, right? And so here's the cool thing. If I don't know how to learn a certain method of traffic, what I did is inside Hemp Marketing University, I went out and I've actually interviewed people that teach me, right? So people that have Facebook audiences over 1 million people in the cannabis space, right? 1 million people on a Facebook audience. They're running paid advertising, and I teach them, and free. And I interviewed their entire team to teach us how to run free and paid Facebook traffic and advertising, right? So I literally, one, I teach you how to get people that have never heard of you or your brand. And two, we teach you actually how to run free traffic. And then second, paid traffic. Right. And so the next one, two, can you use paid advertising for CBD? Very similar question, but I'll ask it too. Can you use paid advertising in CBD? You absolutely can. Here's the cool thing is because I was in a restricted niche industry before, I was in the firearm industry, I had to start thinking outside of my brand. I had to start thinking outside of just myself, and so I can't just think of Facebook all the time. So I really had to start looking at other ways to advertise, right? And so when you realize there is so many other places to advertise in the world, you're like, wow, Facebook is just one of the many, 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 many websites that billions and billions of people hang out on. Right. And so the cool thing is you are able to advertise. You are able to go to places that have millions of people plus just on cannabis pages, just on cannabis websites, that you're able to advertise your product, your CBD products to their page and to their email list. Right. And so we give you those exact people. Right. So here's another question. What are some of the CBD words that we need to be aware of not using in our ads? That is a great question. Right. So some people get banned by Facebook. Some people get shut down. What we have done is we have what's called a Facebook ad swipe copy. I should have added it on a picture, but essentially we have screenshotted every ad that we see on Facebook or we see that somebody's running CBDs and traffic. And we literally from there, we screenshot it and we show you what they're running successfully. Right. So we show you what you can say. We show you what they can't say. And we literally show you what's working inside there. So all you have to do is copy very similar, not exact word for word, but copy very similar to what they're saying and launch your own ads, and so you literally have ads at your disposal that are already working. We give you the swipe files. We give you everything you need to actually just launch your own ads yourself. Okay. And then somebody asked, how do I know if this niche is for me? Is this a good fit? What questions should I ask myself before putting money into this business model? Here's a great question. Ask yourself, is this niche is good for you? Right. And so here's one of the things is you really have to ask yourself, how has cannabis affected your life? And do you believe, do you want to tell people that story, right? Do you actually want to help people and show them that this is actually like something that heals them, actually like medicine, that this isn't just a drug like other people used to say, right? And it takes what it takes? It takes people like you and me that are actually willing and courageous, right? You know what my favorite saying is? How bold, this is my favorite saying, how bold, how much more could I accomplish if I was just a little bit more bolder? Or 10 times more bolder? How much more would I do? Right? So what would you join the cannabis industry if you were bolder? Right? What happens if you actually removed your thought of lack of courage, right? And you're actually bold enough to take the steps and join today and actually be in this cannabis industry, be in this space, take action and actually like be a change maker, right? Be somebody that actually can like go out and actually like change the world with this, right? So that's our goal, right? So what can you say in paid ads? I'm going to show you guys what you can and can't say. How to get started. How do I get started? Great question. All right, so how do I get started? All right, so if you are trying to get started and you are not in the cannabis industry yet, right? Inside HMU, inside Hemp Marketing University, we're actually going to give you a couple different options to choose to get started. We give you some options where you literally can sell CBD and you never even have to touch it, ever, right? Not only do we give you affiliate products, we give you MLM products. We also give you some ability to white label options. So if you want to build your own brand, we give you all the resources on how to get started. That's literally in the first module. And so you have everything you need to get started. If you don't have a CBD brand, if you do, you're a few steps ahead. If you don't, you literally we have a section just for you, right? And so same thing. Somebody asked, what if I don't have a CBD business yet? Look, if you don't have a CBD business yet, like I said, there will be a couple companies that they will handle the shipping for you. They'll handle the orders for you. They'll handle your customers. All you have to do is send them traffic, which you send them from your email list, right? So ultimately you build the customer list and they handle the orders and they handle the fulfillment. You don't have to do any of that. Right. And so the last one is the CBD market is booming with so many players, right? Sometimes you feel that the market is overwhelmed. Totally get that. Like, how do I separate myself from the pack? Right. That's beautiful. How do you separate yourself from the pack? Here's one of the coolest things is inside Hemp Marketing University, We give you tools and training that nobody else in the industry right now is doing. Everybody feels too nervous or too scared. And so some of the stuff that we're actually giving you is the stuff that we see that it's proven to work. And also you're actually able to just implement. And so it's stuff that immediately sets you from the pack, immediately makes you different. People stop wanting to go to other people and they gravitate to you because you actually are building, you're giving value. You're actually showing them the proper way to build a relationship, and you actually are building a relationship through their email list, right? So you separate that through your email list. You really separate yourself from the pack when you build yourself an email list and you have a relationship that you form with them people, right? So here's the thing, guys. If you guys are on here, last call, getting started now, right? For less than $2,000 today, right? If you guys are still watching this, drop fire below. Let me know. Guys, Hemp Marketing University, make sure you guys are in. Make sure you guys are going to get in here. Do I have another slide here? I'm going to go back and let you guys know all what you guys get. All right, so here's what you're going to get. Last call. Here's what you're going to get. You guys are going to get access to Hemp Marketing University. Like I said, normally just Hemp Marketing University, right, is a $2,000 product. You guys are going to get access to the CBD giveaway funnel, which is a 5K product that I've helped set people up with. You guys are going to get 8-day email sequence plus the email scripts, plus all the follow-up. And then you guys are going to get the top 10 CBD traffic sources, all included. And you guys are going to get the 8-week live group coaching included in that, which is a $3,000 product, all for less than $2,000. Guys, if you guys haven't got signed up yet, go to https://www.hempmarketinguniversity.com/join. Let's do this. Yes. All right, guys. Very cool. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing. I think it's going to cut out to a red screen, and then there's my face. Boom! All right, guys. Woo! All right, hopefully you guys got some massive value. Last call. If you guys haven't joined Hemp Marketing University yet, last call. Let me know why in the comments below, or inside your guys' email, there will be a survey that will basically ask you any other questions you have before you join. Make sure you check out that survey before you go, and follow up with us. Let me know why what you have, questions you have. And here's the cool thing is one of our counselors are going to be reaching out to you guys very soon, and being able to follow up with you, see if you have any final questions before you join. And thank you guys so much for being with me. I believe this was 70 minutes and 50 seconds. Not bad. I love you guys. Let's do this.